Ray White in Wanturna. Hugh Francis has been the selling agent for the duration of the last 4 weeks. We've got the whole team here to assist. If you've got any questions over the course of the next 10 to 15 minutes or even 45 minutes if that's what it takes, please pop your hands up and one of us will be over immediately to assist however possible. Stunning opportunity, 505 square metres of this corner block of land. Your family home patiently awaits for you to move in 90 through to 120 days. You pick the time frame that suits you best and the keys are in your hands, and you can pick up the phone and call the removalist and get him or her to bring over your furniture and invite your family and friends over to celebrate your new purchase and pop open that champagne. 24 Whitehall Terrace in Ferntree Gully is what's going up for sale. Now this auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders on request and I have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as a vendor bid, and if and when I choose to place this bid, I'll make it very clear to you by simply stating the words vendor bid. Now the rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and the property is deemed sold, we'll take no late bids or offers beyond that point. 2 stories is what you're bidding on to buy, 2 lock-up garages, 4 stunning bedrooms graciously spaced, and a couple of bathrooms to accommodate that as well. You've got the open plan living area, we've got the secluded backyard as well, which is quite therapeutic. You can hear the water running down by us, and it's patiently awaiting for you to have that barbecue and pop open the beverages with your family and your friends to celebrate your new family home. This estate right here, quite exclusive and exquisite, only 63 pieces of real estate, and they will be your friendly neighbours. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got the park directly right here across the street, well maintained by your local council. It's safe and secluded and perfectly adjointed for the children and the family to play. You've got schools aplenty around us, public, private, secondary and primary, major freeway access in what is one of the most booming and rapidly growing suburbs that this glorious state of Victoria has on offer. If that's not attractive enough for you, it's the fastest growing population in the country, expected to pass New South Wales in about 10 years. If that's not enough, it's the most livable city on the planet, voted back to back 5 years running. If that's not attractive enough for you buyers, as a result of that, we're expected to surpass, as I mentioned actually, I've said it twice now, the population of New South Wales. Interest rates 3.79 to 89% through several of the major different lenders, and you should bid with an abundance of confidence. Those rates are still hovering around very low levels. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you without further ado. On behalf of Hugh Francis, the best looking man in the business, the team at Ray White in Wanturna, and what a highly attractive support crew Hugh's got by his sides. Not to mention myself as well. It's over to you now. The ball is in your court. An opening bid, an opening offer. You name a price and we're totally comfortable to get proceedings off from there. Anywhere at all. I know there's a handful of us that have come along to purchase today. Literally, you name a number, any number, and I'll take your bid and we'll start the auction at that point. Anywhere at all. An opening bid, an opening offer. Got it, 700,000, welcome. Great to see you, and Mr. Auctioneer thanks you and wishes you all the best moving forward with proceedings. That's 700,000, now searching for rises of 20,000 to round us up to 720. There you go, I'll do the maths for you. That's 700,000, searching for 720. First time right next to Hughie Francis. Twice, at 720, we're searching for 7's the bid. Third time, all done, finished, silence at 700,000. Searching for 20, there's no need to hesitate at these low levels. I know that you're out there, guys. Now's the time to verbalise your number. That's 700,000 only. Searching for 20. Can we tempt you in now? Need to hear it. I know you want to. 505 square metres, 20. Thank you. 2 of us here. All the best, sir. A new face in the race, and it's game on. That's 720 now, searching for 40. Back at you, out the back as well. Don't want to neglect anybody over here. 720, fairly bid and offered. 40 now. We need to hear it. Going to call it 3 times. Once at 720,000, we'll pass the property in if we see no better bid. Twice at 720, back at you, 3rd time. All done. All finished and all silence. At 740, we're searching for, sir. I know you want to. I can feel you thinking it. Let's jump back in now. Still at very low levels. You know that. There's no need to think twice at these figures. At 740, I'm going to tempt you back in now. In the corner, searching for 40. Need to hear it now. 40, what do we say? 20, fairly big. 3 more times now at 720 watts. 4 stunning bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms to match twice. $720,000. Only 63 homes, exclusive estate you're bidding in to live in. 3rd time. 740 we're searching for. Done. Finished. Silence. At 720,000, hunting for 40. At 740, can we tempt you in? 20's the bid through here. At 720, absolutely no need to hesitate. We're very low at the moment. At 40, we're searching for. 20's the bid here. Can I tempt you back in now? 20, 40 now. At 40, at 740, need to know. I know there's a few that haven't bid yet, but you're driven here to do that. You'd like to buy, we need to hear it. At 720,000, searching for an increment. What do we say? Tempt you in at 720,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a vendor bid now with me and against the rest of you at 780,000, searching for 800, sir. Can I tempt you in? At 780's the bid. 8's where we need to be now. At 780 now, 8, what do we say? Jump back, I know you want to. At 780, sir, how about 8 once? At 780,000, 800, welcome. At 800 grand now, we're at 780 now, great to see you. There's three of us competing, sir, and you are in front now, which is where you need to be to purchase. Sole and exclusive negotiation rights in your hands, unless, of course, we see a greater and better bid. At 800 grand, sir, 20 back at you. Need to know, jump back in, I know you want to. 20,000 increments is a minimum, sir. At 820 now, I'm going to tempt you back. You've been here from the outset. Let's make the pressure count as things intensify here. We're at 800, sir, searching for 20. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Sir, 820. I know you want to now, sir. I'm sure you would have done your homework. You know where the comparative sales lie. We're at 800 at the moment. Nice low numbers here. It should give you an abundance of confidence to jump in and grab back hold of that mantelpiece of which is 1st place. At 8's the bid, sir. 20. Can I tempt you back? I need some instructions. The bid's here at 800,000. We do need to be in 1st place to buy, sir. 8's the bid. 2nd counts for nothing. Out. Once. 8. Twice. 20, sir. 3rd time. Done. Finished in silence at 800,000. Ladies and gentlemen, 820 vendor bid with me now, searching for 40. At 820, fairly bid and offered. Now seller's bid, 40, tempt you back. At 820 now, 40, need to know. 40 now. At 40, we're searching for 20's the bid. At 20 now, searching for 40, back at you, sir. Need to hear it, 40. At 40, I know you want to. I can feel you thinking it. My intuition leads me to believe there could be another bid here, sir. Hunting for 40. 20 it is now. Up against the rest of you at 820,000. At 40, can we tempt you in? Starting opportunity. Let's jump back in. In the corner now, can we tempt you and your family in, sir? At 40's the bid and offer. I know there's a handful of us that have come along to purchase. We know that we will sell for more than where we're at the moment now. There's no need, absolutely not, to be thinking twice at the levels we're at. At 820, jump back in, sir. We'll nonchalantly sell for in excess of this number. Grab hold of 1st place. It's where you need to be. Seller's bid at the moment now, which means we'll negotiate with absolutely everyone that's interested. You bid higher than us, of course. It will just be us and yourselves in exclusivity. 820, 1st time, searching for 40. Huey, need to know. Twice at 820,000, hunting for 40. Jump back in. 3rd time. 30, welcome at 830,000. Great to see you again. I'll extend the courtesy of 10,000 increments to everybody else who might be interested. At 830,000, right next to Huey, back at you. How about 40, sir? Need to know. Your competitors are in 1st place. A very powerful position for them to be in. Of course, if no one else bids beyond that, we'll walk inside the lounge room here and they'll have that first shot to purchase at the vendor's reserve price, sir. Are you sure you want to back away now? Back to realestate.com or domain your web portal of choice. Deal with more real estate agents who'll be calling you back on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays to ask if you'd like to submit an offer, come to auction or purchase, but you won't answer because you've saved all their numbers as ignore. And then on a Thursday afternoon, a private number comes through and bang, they got you in a conversation you don't want to be in, sir. I know you don't want to go through that grueling process, and nor do you want to take your family along with you. We're at 8:30, sir, hunting for 40. Jump back, 40. Once. Through here. Twice. 8:30's the bid. Third time. Are we all done? All finished. All silence. At 830,000 only in the corner. At 8:30's the bid. At 830 grand now, hunting for an increment through here. At 8:30, how about 40? Need to know. Huey, I need some instructions. Gentlemen's bid on top. At 8:30, not much time to think. The clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Quickly now, guys. At 8:30, hunting for 40. Out in the corner. At 8:30, belly bid and offered. Searching for a rise. At 8:30. At 8:30 is the bid here. At 830,000. At $830,000. At 830 now, 850 with me and against the rest of you. At 850,000 vendor bid now, searching for a rise up to 860. 850's the bid, jump back in on top. At the moment, 850 will negotiate with every single party that's interested individually, which will decrease the chances of you being the buyer. Jump in here, grab back hold of first place. 50's the bid, searching for 60 or more. Can I tempt you back in through here? We need to know. 850 it is. Once, 50, hunting for 60. Jump back. Twice. Take fives now if you like. At 855. At 850 the bid with me and against the rest of you. Are you out? I need confirmation, team. At 850,000. At 850. Just need confirmation. We see your best. At 850 through here as well. At 150,000, sir, we see your best. There's a couple that haven't bid just yet now. Here's your chance to verbalise your number. Third time at 850,000. Out, sir. Done. Seen your best. At 850,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us for one moment. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, big decisions for the vendors. They've come along this afternoon and gone through this 4-week process of welcoming you in and out of their family home a couple of times per week for a specific reason. They've come along this afternoon in order to sell their property and move on to the next stage of their lives. Big decisions. Now, I can tell you this. We're a few steps away from where we need to be to sell. We're getting close, and agonisingly so. There's clearly 4 people here that have come along to purchase. I can understand why you might want to sit back and wait to see what happens, but I'll be very clear. If we do that and we pass it in with a vendor bid, we're super confident we're going to sell very soon after the auction. And we're going to update you all with the sold result. But if you don't bid, there's a low chance that you'll be that person. We'll negotiate with everyone that's interested privately, and the highest offer will be the buyer. Here is your chance, of course, to be in front and to earn the right to do that, and for us to do that with you and only you. We won't be able to chat to your competition. At 850,000, we're going to search for a rise once again. Got it. 860,000, and I welcome you back at 860. It's fantastic to see you again, and that's a great thing you've done here for the potential purchase of the property you've driven here to buy. At 860,000, we're searching for a rise now. You're in front. Back at you now. How about 70? At 870, we're hunting for it. It's back at you. I know you want to. My gut instinct leads me to believe that someone there would like to bid. I do this about 30 times a week, a little bit of body language and consulting each other. Come on, let's jump in and do that. Do you really want to go back to the Victorian real estate market with the most rapidly growing population and excessively high clearance rates? Prices are soaring through the roof. A few months is going to pass and you get a bid on a property you only kind of half like for an inflated number, and reflect back on this moment and think to yourself, I should have listened to that crazy auctioneer. At 860, fairly bid and offered, and back at you. Do we need to hear it in the corner as well? Once at 860 grand. 505 stunning square metres underpinning your family's future. Twice. 4 magnificent bedrooms, a couple of levels. Now 3rd time. You've got your own park across the street now, family friendly. Only 63 homes in the estate at 860 grand, right next to Huey Francis, and back at you there behind the signboard. We need to hear it, sir. I'm going to tempt you back as well at 870 grand now. Need to know what to do. 860's the bid. At 860 grand. At 860. At 860 it is, right next to Hugh. Searching for a rise. At 860,000. At 860 now you're on top. Back at you through here. How about 70? Huey, I need some instructions. Please bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting very close to where we need to be. Of course, big decisions for both the sellers and, of course, for those of you that have driven along here to purchase a bid. At 860, bid and offer in the corner. Please bear with me now. If I was selling your property, I'd do the same thing. And if, of course, we surpass the limit you set yourself, I'll give yourselves ample time to consider bidding further as well. At 860, searching for a rise. 60's the bid. Once. At 860, twice. 3rd time. Are we done? Finished and silent. At 860 now. Ladies and gentlemen, please be with us for a moment. Thank you. Please excuse us, we've taken 2 half-time breaks here right now. They're turning into quarter-time breaks in a moment. We're at 860 live bid right here. We are chipping closer to where we need to be. Please take that second visit into the lounge room as a sign that the vendors are here to sell. We are getting very, very close now. At 860,000. Back at you, can you tempt you in here? At 860, haven't seen you for a while, I've missed you. 860 it is. Huey, some instructions. 860, first time. It appears as though you may have defeated the competition that sits before you here at the moment. Twice. At 860 grand buyers, final opportunity to jump in here, or we will pass the property in. Sole and exclusive negotiation rights at 860. It means that you probably won't buy. Third time. Any further interest? Done. Finished. Silence. At 860,000, sir. 61 if you like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited for you. At 860,000, a huge congratulations. We're going to pass the property into you at 860 grand. Thanks so much for those that bid as well. We're going to update you on the sold result shortly. On behalf of Hugh Francis and the team at Ray Whitehall Terrace, have a great weekend. Thanks.